Great to be back once again on your Sorrowway Sports Business Show, Sport Exchange. Judy Olaniran right here, ready to serve you all the juicy stories as far as sports business is concerned. On today's show, Nike enjoying the best of relationship with the Nigerian Football Federation. You'll hear about that on the show too. And also football in Nigeria. Football administration is on the menu. Also, because we'll be talking to one of the Nigeria Football Federation's presidential aspirants on the show today. Don't go away. We'll be back soon.
Fantastically finished.
Welcome to the business side of sports. Yep. The Nigerian Football Federation and sportswear company Nike have signed a new partnership agreement that officials from both organizations term dawn of a new era. American kit company Nike had teamed up with the NFF in April 2015 following the departure of Adidas. But the contract is seen by both parties as the real deal. The agreement is for 4 years at the first instance, with an automatic renewal clause that will take the marriage to the end of 2026 FIFA World Cup finals. Novak Djokovic Breakaway Professional Tennis Players Association has raised $26 million in a funding round co-led by US billionaire and hedge fund manager Bill Ackman. The founder and chief executive of Pershing Square Capital Management, Ackman made his investment via the non-profit donor-advised fund Pershing Square Foundation, with investment firm Prism Capital also on board as a financial backer. Former NFL Players Incorporated president and One Team Partners chief executive Ahmad Nassar also invested in the PTPA and has been named as the organization's executive director. The PTPA also announced the launch of Winners Alliance, a new commercial arm that will be tasked with generating and maximizing off-court business opportunities for players and their agents. The organization plans to emulate the model of players' associations in other sports. Nassar will be Winners Alliance chief executive, with Ackman serving as chairman of the board. The new entity's board of directors also includes Christina Francis, president of Magic Johnson Enterprises, as well as Prism co-founders Jay Park and Mohammed Mahan. And finally, in the news, Audi has officially announced that it will join Formula One from the 2026 season as a power unit supplier. The Volkswagen owner, German car manufacturer, is yet to reveal whether it will run or own a team or just supply engines. Despite that, Audi is expected to partner with the Sauber team, currently racing as Alfa Romeo, amid reports that the company will purchase a 75% stake in the Switzerland-based racing outfit. The final details on the chosen team will be announced by the end of the year. Alfa Romeo has since confirmed that it will end its partnership with Sauber by the close of 2023, paving the way for Audi. That's it for the news. We're going to break. When we return, it is this dugout segment.
Fantastically finished.
Yes, welcome back. It's still dugout segment, and today we're still talking about the particular football. We're talking about football administration in Nigeria, and we're talking about those who have signified intention to occupy the presidential seat of the Nigerian Football Federation. One of them joins me on today's show. He's joining me all the way from Abuja, and he's got a story as far as football is concerned in Nigeria. Former under 17, former under 20, former Super Eagles player. He was at the World Cup. At some point, he was the assistant general manager, Heartland Football Club of Owerri, technical director, Mighty Jets, CV, so much portfolio, so much on his portfolio, or in his portfolio rather. So let's quickly get talking to Benedict Akwebu, who is in Abuja today. Benedict, thanks for joining me. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
All right, Benedict, you have signified your intention, and I'm aware that you have even picked your form. And anyway, let me ask you, why do you think you are the best man for this job?
Yeah, because I think I play at the World Cup. I play at the Nations Cup. I played in a lot of leagues. I played in Germany, Austria, everywhere. And I also gave back to football after my career. I was assistant general manager of Heartland. I was Mighty J technical director. And I set a lot of grassroots tournaments in Jos. I did a lot with the ex-internationals. So I think I'm the best man for the job. I have the best CV. So they should give me the job, you know.
So you're ready to grab the job. Anyway, okay, yeah, you've been able to reel out your CV, some of the things you have done, but specifically, let's talk about the major or some of the things you consider as your milestone as football administrator. If we're to talk about your achievement as a football administrator, what will you tell us? What would you remember?
Yeah, when I was in Heartland, we won the FA Cup back to back when I was there. You know, when I was in Mighty J also, Mighty J did very well. When I was in Austria, also FC Kenton got a promotion as administrator. So I'm a fantastic administrator, you know, and I think I can reposition the Nigerian football. I have no doubt about that. I have played in a lot of league. I know everything about football, you know, so I'm sure, I'm optimistic if I get the chance, I will do very well. Nigeria will win the ever first World Cup.
Wow. Nigeria will win our ever first. Is that not too much? Is that possible? Maybe you should tell us how you see.
We have the potentials, we have the players to do that, you know. So if I get the chance, I will deliver that.
Wow. If you get the chance, you will deliver that. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this. Of course, you know that for you to win the World Cup, you have to put a whole lot of things in place. And one of this is funds, money. And
I have done my research about Nigerian football, and I know exactly what is the root cause. You know, so we're gonna start from grassroots. So I know everything. I did my research, and I will safeguard the welfare of players. I will make sure that everything is in place. I have my expertise from Germany, Austria, and UK. You know, they want to partner with us to come and transform Nigerian league in line with global trend. So that's what we are bringing. We want to bring the same thing like in Europe. We want to transform everything to be like European standard. All the clubs will follow global standards. So these are one of the things. And the players are very important, you know. We must cherish them. We must treat them very well. Without the players, there's no NFF. So when I come on board, I will make sure that the players get all their money. We increase their bonuses, their salaries. The stakeholders will be happy. The supporters will be happy. Nigeria will be happy because we're going to transform the football totally. It's going to be a rebirth of football in Nigeria. You know.
How do you? Are you willing to share how you plan to get all those money that you want to use to achieve this?
Yeah, because I have my sponsors, you know. I have sponsors. I have expertise, you know. So the expertise I have from Germany, I have from UK and Austria. So they're going to work with me to make sure that the league is in line with global trends. All the clubs will follow global standards. You know, we're going to start with grassroots. We're going to create youth teams, secondary school league, and so on and so forth. We're going to send our coaches to abroad, so that they can learn the modern way of playing. And also ex-internationals, we're going to make sure that we make all of them happy, because most of them are not happy, They are not united. So we have to bring all the ex-players together and give them their heart desires, and make them happy once again. Because we are not carrying the ex-players along. There's a lot of ex-players that are in abroad that want to bring their own quota to the system. So we have to bring everybody. We have to carry everybody along. So it will be a happy home. The Nigerian football will change automatically. We're going to dominate the world. We'll be in the map. Nigeria will dominate like Brazil, like Germany. Our female team will excel. So this is what we are bringing on board. There will be a lot of sponsors. There will be so many things, So we are bringing a whole lot of packages to Nigerian football.
You have your work cut out for you. You will be talking to a lot of state FA chairmen. These are people that will be voting on September. Yeah, September 30th, the election should be on.
I have confidence. I have confidence, and we're gonna see what will happen. So I have to take the chance. I took it upon myself to come and rescue Nigeria. So I will give everything. I will do all to see that I want to do it for our children. I'm not coming because of the money. I have enough money for myself, but we have really suffered. We don't go to World Cup now. We are not playing at the World Cup. The teams are crashed out in CAF Champions League. The female team has not dominated the world in the world stage. So these are the things that we are bringing on board. We have to bring a system, a style, a structure, a philosophy, the European way. The same way it is in Europe, the same way it will be in Nigeria. I have the best CV in all the contendants. You can check my CV. Anybody that have my CV, I will go down, I will step down for the person. But when you look at all the contendants, I have the best CV. So we should emulate Eto'o and George Weah. When Cameroon had problem, they took Eto'o and gave him to pilot the affairs of the team, and Eto'o is doing very well for Cameroon. So why are we not trying ex-footballers? We have never tried ex-footballer before, and this is the time that we should take the chance, because if Nigeria don't select the right candidate, it will be a catastrophe. We will not go to the next World Cup. So they will inherit the failure of the past administration. As I said to you, I have done my research and I know the root cause. So I'm coming to fix it from day one. So I hope everybody will understand. We should think of our children, So that's what I want to say.
This is one of the elections that I am seeing that you have about 1, 2, 3, 4 ex-footballers coming out. Don't you think that will affect some of you guys? You have clamored that they should allow you play, they should allow you administer the game. Don't you think that will affect your clique or your chances?
That's why I'm saying that they should look at the CV. The person that have the best CV should pick the job. That's it. Church closed. And all the contendants that are coming and have the best CV. So let us be honest with ourselves, I play at the World Cup. I was a footballer. I play at the Nations Cup. I play all over the world. So I know exactly how football is being run, I'm a football person. It's in my blood. So I'm not coming because of anything. It's because of the passion of my country, So this is what I'm bringing. I want to change everything immediately from day one. I have my manifesto and everything in place. So when I get the chance, we hit the ground and everybody will be happy. Everybody will enjoy. Fans will enjoy. Nigerians will enjoy. The players will enjoy. The stakeholders will enjoy. It will be a very happy home. Nigeria will dominate the world. Nigeria will be in the map. Nigeria will win the World Cup, the first ever. They will bring it to Africa. So this is my target, and I don't need much time to do this. I just need 2 years.
So you mean that you can get 4 years is enough for you to achieve all these things that you said?
Yeah, first of all, we'll go to all the states, we'll check the infrastructure to make sure that the infrastructure is in place. You know, we speak to all the stakeholders. We hit the ground immediately with grassroots football, and then we take it from there. You know, we have to look the mistakes from the past administration, then we work from there. You know, a good administrator, you must do an evaluation, you must see what happened, you must do research. And I have done all the research about the Nigerian football. What is the problem? What is happening? So I know exactly the root cause, how to fix it.
Maybe I should
So
use
if
the
I get,
opportunity, since you have an idea of what is happening. Maybe I should give you the opportunity to, educate some of us and our viewers. What exactly is wrong with the local league, Nigeria Premier League? What do you think
we
is
are not
wrong?
following the global, we are not following the global standards. We should have a structure. We should follow the global standard, you know. We should have rules, regulation, you know, we should invite players on criteria, you know, we should have criteria, policy on how we're gonna do our things, you know. We don't have a structure, you know, so this is the problem. So we must have a philosophy, how the national team play, the style, you know. So these are the things. We must do our things on merit, you know. We must cherish our players. We must pay them their salaries. We must do retirement plans for them, do insurance for them. They should fly for matches, you know. There's a lot of money to be made from replicants, you know, from gate takings, from sponsors, so many things from television. You know, we put our matches on TV, on radio, it will come back again, you know. You know, back in the days how it was. So we want to produce the players, the likes of Shebu Adawami, the likes of Tijani Bangida, you know, Felix Owalabi. You know, these are excellent footballers. You need the job. We are not producing excellent footballers again. You know, we have to send our coaches to abroad. Let them go and learn the modern way, you know, of football. Football is changed. It has gone scientific. So this is what I'm saying. You need a football person at the moment. NFF needs somebody that has tested the football in Europe, in Asia, all over the world. You know, this is what you need at the moment. Come and fix it. You know.
And you think
So
that
this is what I'm saying.
you
We
think
don't.
those who are there now, those who will be leaving very soon, you think they are not really football people? Because I know that
No,
some
they
of
have
them.
done their best. You know, Amaju Picnic and his board, they did their best. You
Okay.
know, put this to them. Nobody is perfect. You understand? Amaju Picnic tried his best. So we should not take that away from them, you know. But now they should give a footballer a chance. They should give me a chance. Etu, they gave him chance in Cameroon. Why are we not giving our own footballer a chance, you know? So these are the things.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you have said that right from, if you're given the opportunity, you will do that in 4 years.
Yeah, I'll win the first. I'll bring the World Cup
Wow, in 4
to
years, your
Nigeria.
first 4 years,
Yeah,
you should be
because
able to win the
I'll
World Cup.
bring it. Yeah, I'm optimistic Nigeria will win the World Cup. We have got the players. We have got the capacity to do that. I played at the World Cup. I know how it is, and I know that we can win it. The black players, they have more technique. They are more stronger than the white players. But the white players, they know the basics. They know the tactic discipline. So they teach them when they are from 5 years, they learn it and they grow with it. And this is what we are coming to do in Nigeria. You know, we are going to change everything. We train our referees. The matches must be on merit. You're going to see what will happen. You know, we're going to put our name in Guinness Book of Records. Nigeria will be the first ever country from Africa to win the World Cup. And I'm optimistic I will deliver the first ever World Cup to Africa. This is one of my targets. Nigeria will dominate.
I think there's before I let you go, one last question. There is something we didn't talk about. Most times, all the contractual agreements that the Football Federation has entered into are usually shrouded in secrecy. How will you, make sure that there is transparency?
When I'm inside, there will be accountability, transparency. Everything will be open. Everybody will get their money. Everybody will know what comes from FIFA. everybody will know what is going on. All the coaches will be paid. Everybody will be paid. We're going to do a new structure. All the footballers will be happy. They're going to fly for matches. They're going to have their insurance, you know, and every team must bring a bank guarantee. They must have money in their account to pay the players. And we want to make the clubs self-finance. They have to be first finance. We have to pull the clubs away from government. And even the Super Eagles will make them self-finance. We don't need to go to government and ask for money. We can generate money with so many things for Super Eagles. Wow. We don't need government money, you know? So these are the things. We have a lot of ideas. We want to transform the Nigerian football in line with global trends.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to do it. I have my expertise from Germany, from UK, you know, even in Austria, China, they want to come with me to make sure that Nigeria is transformed totally. We have the potentials to win the World Cup, to dominate the world.
All right.
So this is what we are bringing on the table.
I must say thank you very much. Benedict, thank you for your time.
I'm the best in the track record.
Okay.
They should take the CV of everybody who has the best CV. They should give him the job.
All right.
They should give the job the person that has the best CV.
Best CV.
The delegate, they should use their common sense. We are thinking of our children. If they make a mistake and elect a wrong person, it will be a disaster. Nigeria will not go to next World Cup. It will even be worse than now. You know, so we should be careful when we are electing somebody. We should think of our children. This is what is important, the future. So who has the best CV should take the job. That's it.
Thank you for that. Benedict, of course, I know you're a busy person. You were just able to squeeze some time, and you are enjoying the conversation. I don't. Maybe we should continue some other time, but I must say thank you very much for joining me on today's show.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. That was ex-international and also a Nigerian Football Federation presidential aspirant. Yep, he is. Of course, one of the many candidates that we will have that what are aspiring to be in charge of the Nigerian Football Federation. That's it on the Dugout segment. Okay, we go on a break. When we return, okay. All right, time to go on today's show. Thanks for joining me on today's show. It's been really nice. Don't forget that you can follow us on all our social media platforms. Sport Exchange on Twitter, Sport Exchange 24. Facebook, same, Sport Exchange 24. And of course, don't forget our YouTube channel, TV360 Nigeria. You can subscribe and enjoy all the best content. See you some other time.